Monday morning, folks. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Finmet Mondays podcast, also with brand new backgrounds, Sunil. Um, we have been stuck at 4,000 levels with respect to US spot gold. There's been opposing forces in the market with respect to what's happening in US government, Fed interest rates, with what's happening in the other geopolitics also. So could you give us a picture of in the last week, what were the key developments and maybe how that has been affecting gold prices?
I think what we're seeing is continued uncertainty in the financial markets, uncertainty about the Fed's action, uncertainty about the US government's close down. And so, therefore, there is continued buying. And the least path of resistance for gold still remains upwards. But like I mentioned earlier, I think every $100 move up is going to be more difficult than we've seen in the past. There needs to be continued strong buying both by the investment community as well as the physical community for gold to keep going higher. And what we're seeing is investment demand is still quite strong, but physical demand seems to have come off. We are seeing that in terms of India, where the Indian market is trading at a discount to the London market. We're seeing that in the second biggest market in the world, which is China. The changes in VAT rules there have made gold demand lesser also. So these two big markets are seeing reduced jewelry demand, reduced maybe investment demand of physical, and that has sort of offset the fact that investment demand is still quite strong. So that's why you see gold going down, investment comes in, it moves up again, but there's not enough impetus to take it up to a higher level right now. I think we are going to be now stuck in a range and really driven by technical levels. So perhaps you can help us to understand what are the technical levels for support and resistance going forward.
The technical levels to watch out for are firstly the resistances, which are marked in red. We're having the 4 hour chart for US spot gold here. The first resistance is at 4,150, which is much more higher. But this is where we saw the previous high being formed, and beyond that, we have resistance around 4,200, which has been derived from the Fibonacci tools. But the more key areas of interest is somewhere around the 4,000 level. So what we've been seeing, and you can see on this 4 hour chart, that gold has really been struggling to find some momentum around this 4,000 to 4,050 zone. Each subsequent move up is seeing some sideways movement, and then you're seeing a drop off there, and you're finding buyers a little bit more at the 3,900 level. This is where buyers are comfortable coming in and taking gold prices higher, but there's not much fundamental support yet to take prices above 4,020, 4,050 and really drive back to these levels that we've seen of 4,100. So on the downside, the support is 3,900, as you can see here, and then we have a much more bigger support at 3,800, which I do not think will be tested anytime soon. But broadly speaking, Sunil, you were talking about the tight range that gold is moving. The range that we need to watch out for starts at 3,900. And on the upside, I think we have to monitor the 4,050 to 4,100 levels. Thanks, Sunil. Let's see how the markets play out this week. Until then, thank you so much and goodbye.